Adolf Hitler, a name that evokes strong reactions and emotions, was born on April 20, 1889, in Austria. He rose to infamy as the leader of Nazi Germany, but his journey to power was anything but straightforward. Hitler's early life was marked by a troubled relationship with his father, who was strict and often abusive. His mother, on the other hand, was more nurturing, and her death from cancer in 1907 deeply affected him. After her passing, Hitler moved to Vienna, where he struggled as an artist. He applied to the Academy of Fine Arts but was rejected twice, which fueled his resentment and bitterness. During his time in Vienna, Hitler developed his anti-Semitic views, influenced by the city's political climate and the writings of various nationalist thinkers. He moved to Munich in 1913, seeking a fresh start. When World War I broke out, he enlisted in the German army, serving as a messenger on the Western Front. He was wounded twice and awarded the Iron Cross for bravery, which boosted his sense of nationalism. After the war, Germany faced economic turmoil and political instability, leading to widespread discontent. Hitler joined the German Workers' Party, which later became the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or the Nazi Party. His charismatic speeches and propaganda skills helped him rise through the ranks, and by 1923, he attempted a coup known as the Beer Hall Putsch. The coup failed, and Hitler was arrested, serving time in prison where he wrote Mein Kampf, outlining his ideology and plans for Germany. Upon his release, Hitler focused on rebuilding the Nazi Party. The Great Depression in 1929 provided an opportunity for the Nazis to gain support, as they promised to restore Germany's former glory. By 1933, Hitler was appointed Chancellor, and he quickly consolidated power, eliminating political opposition and establishing a totalitarian regime. One of Hitler's most notorious policies was the implementation of anti-Semitic laws, which led to the systematic persecution of Jews. The Nuremberg Laws of 1935 stripped Jews of their rights, and by 1939, the situation escalated into the horrors of the Holocaust, where 6 million Jews were murdered. This dark chapter in history serves as a chilling reminder of the consequences of hatred and intolerance. Hitler's aggressive expansionist policies led to the outbreak of World War II in 1939 when Germany invaded Poland. The initial successes of the German military, known as Blitzkrieg, overwhelmed many European nations. However, the tide began to turn with significant defeats, such as the Battle of Stalingrad in 1942-1943. As the war dragged on, Hitler's mental state deteriorated. He became increasingly isolated, relying on a small circle of loyalists. The Allied forces closed in on Germany, and by 1945, defeat was imminent. On April 30, 1945, as Soviet troops approached Berlin, Hitler took his own life in his underground bunker, leaving behind a legacy of destruction and horror. Hitler's story may have come to an end, but mine is just beginning, so please like and subscribe. Hitler's impact on history is profound and complex. His actions led to immense suffering, reshaping the world in ways that are still felt today. The lessons learned from this dark period emphasize the importance of tolerance, understanding, and vigilance against hatred. In examining Hitler's life, it's crucial to remember the broader context of his rise and the societal factors that allowed his ideology to flourish. The consequences of his regime serve as a stark warning about the dangers of unchecked power and the fragility of democracy. Reflecting on Hitler's legacy encourages a commitment to ensuring that such atrocities are never repeated. Education and awareness are vital in combating hate and promoting a more inclusive society. The story of Adolf Hitler is not just a tale of one man's ambition. It is a reminder of the collective responsibility to safeguard humanity against the forces of hatred and division. As history continues to unfold, the lessons from Hitler's time remain relevant. Engaging in open dialogue, fostering empathy, and standing against injustice are essential steps in building a better future. The world must never forget the past, for it shapes the present and guides the future. In conclusion, Adolf Hitler's life and actions serve as a powerful reminder of the impact one individual can have on the course of history. The importance of learning from this dark chapter cannot be overstated, as it calls for a commitment to peace, understanding, and the protection of human rights for all. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe as it will help me grow my channel and produce more content.